Kind of like that fade in. So we got the green eyes. So he wakes up, everything's all disheveled.
Am I dreaming?
He doesn't remember how he got in the bathtub, apparently.
Must be broken.
So this is implied. It is implied that the temperature is like well uninhabitable by anything. Like there should be like ice or some kind of sign that things are like this. But really, number one, it wasn't as well thought out. But it was the idea back then was that there were like the atmosphere is like gone because as far as space is concerned, or at least if not gone, different. So things are very different. Like, but apparently these guys are able to walk around. Angel energy. Don't even worry about it. And the door straight across from this is from his perspective is my room, and it's very hard to see, but the door to the left is my brother's bedroom. And then if you actually see where it cuts to the right, there's a railing there that goes downstairs, because this is on a second floor. So 2-story house.
Did an earthquake hit? Maybe I was knocked unconscious. What is that?
Oh my god, it's gonna be a jump scare. Oh, it's a jump scare. Okay, so I gotta say I am pretty proud of the fog effects from back then. It was just 2 Photoshop images seamlessly overlapping each other to like a specific blend mode. As far as the titles of some of these episodes are concerned, it's really just edgy, like teenage angsty shit. So BB's already awake. That phone.
Great. Date must be on.
And no, this was not a reference to 2012's Doomsday. That old cell phone, those flip phones. I miss those things. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 17. And even then I barely used it. So here it's like, it's implying that his parents are dead. He found them. I mean, it's implied he found them, otherwise why wouldn't he? Kind of an odd way to do things. I don't know. I don't think that would be my immediate reaction. I'd probably be calling for help or stumbling around outside, freaking the fuck out. Because like the thing on the floor was implied to be as like one of his folks, and just kind of twitching on the ground. Again, implying it's alive. So I don't know why did he like hit it with a shovel and then bury it? Like that doesn't make any sense. Sob. Oh, he went cockeyed. Oh my god, he really went cockeyed. I didn't even do that on purpose. It's kind of creepy. I don't think I did that on purpose. So Swift's awake. Good for Swift. Hooray.
To find them. I gotta get back there.
So he woke up, I guess, far away from wherever he wants to be, which I guess would be home. So he finds a monster. A teleporting statistic. You see that on the left where the buildings touch, the 2 buildings? The perspective's all weird because I made a bunch of building models, and you can kind of tell when it zooms out. You can see it's like a bunch of repeats who are slightly altered. Apparently there are like very few windows that made it. Like there's a window down there. It's still shiny, but it's got a crack on it. But like there are no doors. Like I think anywhere. Very few doors.
Where is everybody?
Like it's completely quiet and no one's around. There's one window. No doors. See, if this were Silent Hill, this would be amazing because you could just
Of course.
there's no locked doors.
Let's try the stairs.
Although in my opinion, a broken door is like it's like, ooh, okay, one more door I don't have to check. Or room I don't have to, explore. Not that I mean I love exploring Silent Hill, but it's like, you're anxious you're you're
So
anxious the
there.
entire time, so it's kind of a breath of fresh air when it's like, okay, I don't have to go in there. Wow, that's loud.
Hello?
Oh, the sound design. Goodness. See, like, stuff like that, there's like no rhyme or reason. Like, he makes an excuse right here.
This building's falling apart.
It's falling apart. Like, okay, I guess that's like, or something's lurking around. Or, like, that's fine, but the whole phone thing, I guess it's BB still trying to reach him. That's what I was going for. So Swift stumbles upon the city. There's only one main city in Wukos. There's a few,
Hello?
but there's one main city.
Joe, where are you?
I'm at Scoot's house. He's not here.
There's
Heading
Austin
for
Matthews,
Newtown. Meet me at Rocky Mountain
voicing
Elementary.
Kyo.
All right. Stay on the phone. I'm a little lost.
The blood trail stops right here.
That was an okay jump scare. A lot of people said that kind of got him, but it's a jump scare. It's more of a. I guess it's still creepy because it was in the dark and it's obscure. That was kind of the point. The monsters are hard to see. It's. Oh yeah, this was kind of a neat little 3D sequence I did. Just showing a hallway. That's all it is. I liked all the creepy imagery in Silent Hill 1 through 4. So. Right where we left off, hiding. He was hiding from a statistigic. Alright, so weapon. He goes for the weapon. He slides it like an idiot instead of picking it up. Oof, that running animation. Even with the dated nature of these, I still enjoyed them. They were fun. They were easier to make because everything's shrouded in darkness and very few characters too, so.
You okay, dude?
So here we got Brandon Miracle voicing BB.
Did you just wake up?
A few hours ago.
Boom.
How did you find me here?
That's a pretty big hole.
Now.
Like, holy hell.
Did you just wake up?
Also, I just saw his face derp there for a second. Yeah, look at that. The shotgun would not. So I guess it kind of implies that they're more hollow, which you kind of can get when you look at their faces. They're kind of just, like, they kind of just go in like this branchy, almost looking way. But
How did you find me here?
let's just keep going.
Get out now. Right now.
And I kind of like that. Like, I know, ooh, spooky baby crying in the somewhere out there in the ether, but
I'm sorry, man.
it gives them a reason to actually fuck around. It's not just like, oh, I'm doing it for no reason.
And hold on to that pipe. They're attracted to light.
No, really? I was going to drop it.
I'll be quick.
Keep your phone on vibrate.
Yeah, I think when I converted the text, it did something weird.
Yo?
Because I put the shadow on it just so it didn't... I don't know why I put a shadow on it. All of these shots are dark. Again, this is all going to happen in the reboot, but it's going to, it may not be the exact same location. Like, the locations would make sense. Also, a lot of the new locations will be based on... well, at least some of them will be based off locations in Wukos. Because, like I said, this is a This is like... This does canonically happen in the new rebooted story, like an ending to Wukos, but I'll just say right now, it's more of an ending, but I somehow kind of made it canonical. Like there's more than one ending, but they're still canonical. Like I made that work. I'll just leave it at that. It's anyway. He found Kyo, and Kyo's like, behind you. Oh my God. Oh, he tried to punch me. We're good. Fighting with my paper cutter, which in reality probably wouldn't be the best weapon to use against these things. I mean, it's maybe if it was like a person, but not a statistic. And to cut it that clean through, that bitmap image. And that was to save memory back then, because these were originally Flash files on Newgrounds. I could barely even see that. In the original, you see like a wispy thing kind of going in front of the door, and then it goes back in. So he trips over something, and then he discovers this, which, I mean, you were looking forward that whole time. You probably could have saw that. I'm also not going to do the static effect next time. It causes weird artifacts with YouTube videos. It's just the way pixely stuff is. There's really no reason for it. I mean, it worked with Flash back then because Flash worked very differently than video. I'm actually really sad that Flash died. It was... well, anyway. We still got video. As long as we can watch this stuff, that's really all that matters. So it shows a really bad fall with some flippy hair effects. I've always done that stuff. Shape tweens. I still use them. Okay, so he took a pretty bad fall, obviously. Or something that powers something. And this is more of a mimic or something like that, but... Ooh, that was interesting. Don't know if the video file does that or... Well, anyway. We'll see if it happens again.
Come on!
How did you two find us?
And now we're in the truck. We're all together.
I did some wandering around, and some stuff happened. In the end, BB found me.
At least we're okay.
I feel like he'd go into a little more detail than that.
Not okay.
We'll be all right, man. Just stay calm.
This is my desperate
How can
attempt
I stay calm?
to make, you know,
Look, we all went through
tension,
crap. Just calm
stuff
down.
like that.
You didn't have to bury your family.
How the hell do you know? And I think part 4, episode 4 was the last, I'm sorry, was the first episode that featured music not by me, but that Japan guy, Jaboon. I like Jaboon. I'm gonna say Jaboon. He can correct me if he sees this. I kind of liked this opening sequence. I don't know, I like doing opening credit sequences if it wasn't evident by my by my series of long opening credit sequences. They're fun. 13 a.m. Ooh. See, I appreciate.
There's nothing there, Scoot.
I liked this attempt that I made.
What's he looking at?
The sky. I
I'm just gonna say it. So he's looking for the stars, and they're not there.
Are they?
Well, okay, it's dark. How do you know it's not overcast?
The stars.
It could easily be overcast.
Where the hell are we?
So, I mean, it doesn't really make to... I get it. I was trying to make this attempt to create this, where are we? Where's the sky? And,
I don't think so.
I mean, thinking back now, I could have done that a lot
We need to
better.
keep going.
So we're in a gas station. I know I was a little silent right there, but, you know, it's just dialogue. I need to let them talk a little bit.
I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back.
Go for it. I'll go check the register.
I'd be hoarding all of the food. Look at there's soda, and I mean, granted, I don't know how long it's been around, but for fuck's sake, if you can fall off a skyscraper and live, you can probably eat rotten food. Like, I don't think it matters anymore.
Does everyone have something to defend themselves?
I got a plate.
I really tried to make it sensible. You know, oh, there's monsters around. Maybe we should defend ourselves. Instead of like every other horror movie where it's like, I'm totally aware that there are things beyond my power to stop, but I'm going to make no effort anyway to carry anything with me because, you know, fuck logic. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed animating this whole walk scene with everybody. It was an easy way to get dialogue across. Semi-proud of the water effects. I mean, it's just kind of a transparent image and some shape tweens, but it works.
Where the hell did this come from?
If you look really close at the models and the reflection, you can see the individual pieces.
I doubt it. Something this big would have decimated the whole area worse than a nuclear bomb. This is something else.
It's a very interesting sentence. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one thinking that's weird, but just the way I made him say that. You can barely see them.
What?
That's another thing I gotta worry about, making sure everything is... I mean, I tried to obscure stuff, because I feel like everything, you know, when the monsters are more obscured and hard to see, it's more frightening that way because you can't tell what you're looking at. And your imagination kind of fills in the gaps.
We came this far. I am not gonna die now!
Also, all of the statistics sound effects are mine. They're original. So I'll try to make sure that the sound effects they make are, you know, reminiscent of the originals. I thought they were kind of unique. That song was very fast-paced. Hooray, we won! Yay! Huzzah! Freeze frame! We'll use that as our standing over the edge spot. Why are we even walking over the edge? Like, he took a step forward like he was about to jump. And then here's something. Uh-oh. So we got this buff bus lifting statistic with what looks like baleen sticking out of his face. And a perpetual grin.
Move! Shit, jump!
What? Swift!
Come on, you won't get hurt.
You're really lucky you were right about that.
Scoot!
It's funny hearing the word scoot in
Make
a,
it across this way.
in a horror series. Scoot! Ooh, could have done that shot better. His shoulder was like way over there.
We gotta get to the other side.
How long will that take?
Oh, and you can appreciate Jaboon's music. Is it jabbing? It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, look, their hands are gone, and you can see it because it's not a tiny little flash image on, or a flash player on Newgrounds.
My watch is stuck in limbo. I have no idea.
A few hours, I guess.
So he sees something. Ooh. And am I gonna say what these things actually are right now? No, that's too spoilery.
What's up?
What is that?
Oh my god.
wasn't the sky at all. We were underground. Or under something.
Spooky. Oh, guess we hit the other side. That sound effect I keep using, that's an explosion sound effect. It's good for impact, but
I don't
jeez.
understand. What's going on?
Strange screaming, because my parents are upstairs.
Who the hell?
Or downstairs. Depends on where I lived when this was made.
I have no idea.
What kind of a place is this?
First 3D environment designed for this one. So they're looking, fade, they're looking more, fade out. We give up.
It's really ending like this.
So many things left undone.
I just found this.
I found something.
We've been searching this area for what's implied to be a while,
No
and we
camera.
just
Might
barely
still
found it. Middle of the room, right there. Wasn't on a shelf or behind something. Ooh, we actually get to see a 3D sequence.
Where did it go? Was I already here? Shit, maybe if I leave a trail. What was that?
So yeah, that is Kira Buckland. She was going to voice a character, a later character in this whole thing. Pretty proud of this 3D sequence. I mean, it's, you know, it's simple enough, but the, you know, the digital, you know, camera shake is convincing enough for, you know, animation.
Oh god, am I out?
And I will address the double voices going on. So I had her voice. I'll just say this because it's kind of it's been like a weird anomaly. So this character that you were supposed to eventually see has a strange duality to her. She has like two sides to her, and you're basically hearing those two sides speak simultaneously. There, that's the big secret. We'll get to her in the reboot. That's until then. I don't want to. I'm not big on spoilers, but I feel like that's more than what you had before.
I think Beebs is right. The girl on the tape fell here.
Look at them pixels.
So where's the body?
Sure didn't look like she survived.
Yeah, but no body.
There's our way out.
We should move.
Right.
See, I don't know. It was supposed to imply that he was on his way down there or something, or, you know. But, I don't know. The sound effects were kind of off to me.
Well, that looks like a way out. It's blocked.
Of course it is.
But where are we supposed to go?
Look for another vent.
Right?
Guys,
I can fit in this tiny little vent.
What the hell are you? We're not going out of this.
Dude, we can't beat that thing.
We can try.
We didn't come all this way just to die with no questions answered. If this is how we're going to live the rest of our lives, like hell, I'm going to let these people be the dominant species of this planet.
He said guys, not people. The subtitles tell you what to say, stupid.
1 on 4. I like the odds.
Agreed.
you picked the wrong redhead.
I don't think I did.
Yeah!
I think he's dead at that point. You can't even see the red in his eyes anymore. And Baby's just shooting him for measure. Alright, right there. I'm gonna pause it. It's hard to see. Let me see if I could even read it. There's like a sign in the corner of the room right there. Just hidden. And it says something regarding antimatter tanks. And not to go anywhere near them. So, he's about to shoot his gun in this room full of antimatter tanks. Right away, they throw us into a... Like, it looks like Scoot, because red hair... I'm sorry, red hair, Jesus Christ. Black hair. It's the only one in the group with black hair. The Studios presents an original animated series. So we got these neat little... These intros full of spelling errors, and... I was really proud of that shot. And yes, there is a reason those areas exist. It's just various parts of the world of AE, now Chronic Hazel. So Scoot, in what looks like a coat. Ooh, he's dreaming. At least that's what I'm getting from that. He's awake. Things are coming into focus. Whoa, almost like he's been laying there for a while. Oh, wait, what? So he's surprised, just like when Scoot woke up the first time. It's supposed to kind of imply that he's Scoot. Is he Scoot? Sort of. He's looking at himself in the mirror, noticing his bizarro green eyes. They glow. Ooh. Ooh, I'm hurt. He could have made like a kind of sound, you know? Like, I just realized I'm actually injured. There's the lantern. Okay, where have I seen that before? Oh, the only person holding the light source in the group was Scoot. I did all my backgrounds in 3D when I made these, and then I used a weird smeary Photoshop filter effect in some attempt to make it look anime-like. So now I just do them in 3D and then draw them over in Flash, because everything just fits better. It's not distracting that way. The only light going on. That was the only building with any light in it. Implying that there's power on in some areas, but I don't know, this feels like a neighborhood. If it's off for one house, I feel like it might be off for all of them. I don't know. Maybe time and space have no meaning here. I'm gonna pause it for a second. What operating system is this? I kind of want to check it out. It looks like a knockoff Windows, but what the hell? File, edit, format, view, window, help. There are ones here, but no steering to our impending doom. This was not what we envisioned. May God have mercy on all who wake to this hell. Please forgive us. So it implies... Also, I just noticed that the background, the desktop background, is it's part of an old picture I made forever ago with 3 individuals from another series that I will eventually make. Said this one over a decade ago. But anyway. So I don't know if you caught that, but as he's looking at the screen right here, you can see in the window to his left, the leftmost window, for a moment you'll see a statistic walk around outside. Just for a second. It was so subtle, but it was almost too subtle to the point where you couldn't even see it. So we're staring at the screen. Now wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Stare at the... Stare. There it is. Something's echoing through the house. Go. He's going up the stairs. You hear a sound effect play that wasn't supposed to play right there. That's where it was supposed to play, but I was rushing this thing toward the end. A locket. Do people even have lockets anymore? Jessica Ruse, 13. That's a weird clue. So there's something in the attic for whatever reason. Something banged. There's a bunch of liquid up there, apparently. We're outside. We're running. Holy shit. Oh. They're all walking around. Hey, it's Scotty. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, blah-de-dee-blah. If you really like what you saw and would like to support my work, I have a Patreon, which offers multiple reward tiers like exclusive artwork, work in progress updates, private Discord access, the ability to watch uncut creator commentaries, plus you can join these awesome people at the end of my videos. And if monthly support isn't your thing, I'm always taking art commissions. Links to everything are in the description. Also in the pinned comment below. Some people forget video descriptions exist. Thanks and take it easy.